what this seat looks like under here. I'm assuming it's tore. Probably most of them are. Looks like it's lumpy here. Looks like there's definitely a tear and stuff in this seat. So hold on, we'll go on to the other side. Let me pull this hood too while we're at it. We'll look underneath the hood after we're done with the other side. Still got the hood pull and all that good stuff. It all works. There we go. There's this door. Let's see. Nice and clean, or not clean, but nice and not rusty or scaly or any of that junk. Filthy, yes, not rusty. And that's way better than rusty. Those door bottoms, man, those are nice. Oop, there's that door. There's this jamb. Got a little bit of the surface rust poking through. We'll stabilize that. A little more there, not bad. No rust through, just a little surfaced where metal had contacted for years and years. Yep, so here's all that. Rocker panels, nice and solid. A little more of that flaking, scaling rust like on the other side. We'll stabilize all that. No rust through, it's good and solid. More right there. Same deal. Dirty. Everything's dirty. Floors are good and solid, and the kind gentleman was nice enough to leave 2 old. Let's see. This is that's a heck yeah Score tape player cassette. We could cruise around like we were in the late 80s, early 90s now. Or Alpine. That'll bring us into the 2000s. We'll actually be putting a better, I've got some, I'm gonna open this thing. We're gonna put a better stereo than those updated things. Here's glove box, miscellaneous. Yep. There's that. Here's the check this out. Got the 373 axle with locking differential, pair of brakes, auto overdrive, which it doesn't have the overdrive trans anymore. It's got a 350 turbo in it, dual tanks, side mounted spare wheel. Saddle tan vinyl interior. Oil cooler. Had the 5.0 in it factory. It's got a later model Centerbolt 350 in it right now, but it had a 5 liter 305 when it was new. stuff. Anyway. But check this out. This is the coolest thing was in there. This is the factory service manual and the warranty card. Check this out. This is the guy who bought this thing there, or the company, Carl E. Smith Incorporated. They're a petroleum company in West Virginia. He bought it when it had 30 miles on it, and now it's got 55,000 registering, and I'm believing that's pretty accurate the way it drives and handles and everything else. So let's walk around here and look at this 350. There she blows, just as dirty as the rest of the truck. Look at that. Filth. I don't know that this has ever been washed in here. It's like some kind of, let's see. It's probably oil or something. It tastes like oil. See that? Nasty stuff. It should wash off pretty easily once I get in there and scrub. Same thing for the firewall. Nasty crap all over the place. And check out this wiring. That's all factory stuff, but it needs loomed up or we're going to catch fire somewhere. Especially with those down there by the headers. See those back there? Good way to catch fire. This is the positive battery cable going to the hot side of the battery. I had to put a zip tie on it just a little earlier when I drove it because it was laying right down here on top of this header. You can kind of see. And a couple of heat cycles away from catching a fire. Check all that out down there. It's pretty solid. Dirty, solid, dirty, solid. I think that's probably what you can say consistently about this truck, is it's dirty and solid. We're gonna order some cab corners for it for 20 bucks a piece. I think that's what they cost. It's a nice cheap fix. I'll have to weld them in and all that, but or sew them. But after that, this truck will be as solid as there is any of them on the road. Here's that 350. Upside down air cleaner. Gives you NASCAR style horsepower. I'm just kidding. That's what a lot of people do. They turn them upside down for some reason. Kind of defeats the purpose of buying a chrome air cleaner in the first place. They say it gives them more flow, but I'm not really sure it does. I don't think a street engine could handle as much flow as that probably could deliver. There's the nice late model looking brake reservoir for the brake fluid. Power steering and power brakes, disc brakes up front. Center bolt heads, which is I think 87 or 88 and later. What the engine will be, so well, it looks like it's got a, I'm not sure what kind of intake that is. Some kind of aluminum intake. Could be a stock one that's been cleaned up, and it could be some kind of aftermarket unit, but I don't see a name on it. I don't see anything that says GM either. I think it's probably just a cheap knockoff of a Edelbrock Performer or something. Like this. Check out that nut. Upside down. Yeah. Let's see what's under here. I think it's a Holley. It's a holly. Check that out. Some sort of newfangled silver holly. I don't know what it is. Maybe you know. You can put it in the comments. HEI distributor, standard Chevy stuff. Serpentine belt system running. Here's an old fuel pump that doesn't work anymore from what I understand. And it looks like they left a whole extra filter in line and everything for the other tank. Anyway, let's shut this door and I'll be back. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get underneath here and try to show you these floorboards. Check this thing out. It'll be a little too hard to see, but that's what the floorboards in this thing looks like. So solid. That thing. Very cool. It's got Flowmasters on it. I think they're Flowmasters. They look like it. They might be knockoffs. Not sure. There's so many out there. At this point in life. Looks like a long shaft. The tranny's new. The boy told me it was new. It looks like it's been painted and cleaned up and all that good stuff. I have a looks like a 350 turbo to me too, so square pan. Anyway, all these floors are just solid as hell. Whole thing is solid. It's nice. New shocks, all that crap. New gas tank. I think I said that earlier, maybe. They got a pump going on back here, I think. Some kind of fuel pump set up. It's an electric pump on a rail. Probably be taking that off and installing a mechanical pump on the side of the small block like it should have. Being carbureted. Anyway. That's it. It's the new truck, new project. Still looking for a name. So if you can think of a good name to call it. Oh yeah, I pulled those bed rails off earlier, like I was talking about. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe. I said Old Yeller earlier, maybe call it Project Old Yeller. You can see the Project Low Sierra sitting there in the background. Interior's about to be done on it, complete the LS swap runs and everything we did in it earlier. It's just ready for interior, but we'll be getting back to it shortly and back to the Cadillac 52 CAD Coupe de Ville. But right now we're working on this one because it doesn't need hardly anything. We just picked it up. It's a runner and a driver, and just gonna be tooling around with it like a little shop truck. I may take that bumper off, I'm not sure, and put a factory little chrome bumper or roll pan on. Probably a little small factory style bumper, but we'll probably tuck it close to the body. Anyway,